Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. If you're new here, my name is Skye. I'm a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance under SD Hegyes, and I have literally been home for maybe 5 minutes, and of course, the dogs are jumping around on my bed. So if you hear that, I apologize. So if I look hazard, hazard. That's not even the right word.
If you look discombobulated, that is why.
We'll go with that. I feel like a chicken with its head cut off running around right now. Stephanie, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, and then I will actually figure my shenanigan out.
Yes. Hi. For anyone that's new to the channel or to me, my name is Stephanie Whitson. I write underneath the two different pen names. Small Town Romance is Stephanie Marie Whitson, and then everything else that's not romance is underneath SM Whitson. It's essentially the same name. My picture is there on my author website with the author names. It's not a secret. Everyone knows. I come on here with Skye and we write and we talk. I'm trying to get back into the habit of live streaming and participating in the 7-day book challenge that Skye, me, and Heather kind of said, let's do it this week. Not the best week, but we're doing it. And I'm here in my room while Skye is here in her room as well.
Yeah.
Okay, was that long enough for you to?
That was perfect. That was perfect. So I am discombobulated because of the fact that this was like the worst week to choose to do this challenge on, because I knew it was the last week of volleyball. So like the schedule is all over the place because they're doing makeup games, they're doing practices in both morning and afternoon or vice versa. Like I knew it was like the worst week to pick. But on top of that, my neighbor / cousin, his vehicle went down earlier this week, and I've been giving him rides back and forth to work. So like right now, I'm running on like 2.5 hours of sleep that are split up into naps here and there from driving everyone around, because we only have one vehicle, and I've been driving everyone around to make sure they get where they belong. So it's fantastic, but I'm making it work.
It's fine. It's all fine.
The world is on fire.
The world exploding. No.
It feels like it. All right, I'm going to say hi to everyone in the comments, and then we're going to get started with our first sprint, and I'll describe a little bit about what the 7-day book challenge is too. For those who are new here, the 7-day book challenge is just a writing challenge where you try to write a book from start to finish, whether that's a short story, novella, novel, poetry. Like, I don't care what you're writing as long as you start it at the beginning of the week and end it at the end of the week or whatever you started. So that is that. I have a whole video that I think is linked in the description. It might not be, talking about in more detail about its origins and how it started and all that fun jazz. If you want to check that out, I don't think it's linked in the description. Now that I think about it, I will have to fix that, but that's okay. We'll do that. That's a problem for later, Skye. Right now, we're going to write after I say hi to everyone. Mama Ward is in the comments section. Hello, how are you? Raven is here. Hello. Oh, you are so sweet.
Thanks.
Sam is here. Hello. And so is Catpaw. Hi. Is anyone else in the comment section doing the 7-day book challenge? It's okay if you're not. I promise. This was really last minute. It was really just like not this past weekend, but the weekend before. I had a deadline I needed to hit, and I was like, I need to make sure that this is done. And then someone in the comments was like, are you going to do a 7-day book challenge? I was like, that's a great idea. Let's do it. Stupid me. What are you working on for the 7-day book challenge?
I am working on my small town romance blind date with a twist idea. It is part of my shared universe of my first 3 books, and it's introducing some characters in the town next to it, because all small towns are just kind of, they're small and they're next to each other, and people hop from one town to another. And also my first 3 books, I did not have a library in it for some reason. I don't know how I didn't have a library in a small town. So the twin next to it has a small town. And I was the idea came to me, like, you know, when you go to libraries and bookstores around Valentine's Day, they have like the books are covered and it has like blind date with the book and it kind of describes what the book is about. So I was like, well, what if someone got set up a blind date based on the type of books they read? So this well-meaning librarian, which is a nosy busybody in town, but she is like the hub of information, is talking certain people that she knows needs help with dating, into submitting their favorite genre they like to read for it, and then they're going to be set up on blind date with other people in town that have the same sort of genre that they like. And that is the basis of my short story.
Nice. So the project I'm working on is also a short story, but it may turn into a novella because the writing I did last week was just like an introductory to the first of 2 characters, and I'm already sitting at 3,000 words.
Wow. Yeah, I think I'm at 1,200 words, I think.
I did about 2,600 words on the stream alone yesterday, which is cool. I'm happy about that.
Oh,
but
1,394. I'm mistaken. Sorry. But
nice.
That's still a good chunk of words for my.
That is.
For my writing.
Yeah. Let's see. Sam said, I kind of forgot about the challenge. That's okay. Like I said, it was last minute. But I finished a few things. Finally got Daughter of Blood and Gold complete and finished a short story for Beltane. Awesome. You got 2 things completed. Look at you. I am so happy about that. Raven is also doing it. Hi. Nice. Yes. Catpaw is not doing it, but found out last night as I was backing up, I hit 90K yesterday. That is awesome. Nice. Congrats.
Nice going.
Sam is congratulating Catpaw. Mama Ward, I am using the 7-day book challenge to jumpstart my 85K 90 because I am only 12K of 85K and it's 42 days in. I have been really surprised with myself. So I will probably be doing a live stream since I haven't been able to record a video. And I want to talk about all the words I wrote over like the past 5 years from 2020 to 2024. And then I also want to go over like my new project / word count tracker. And when I was inputting all my data in from January, despite being sick for 3 weeks, I still got about almost 45,000 words written across like 6 different projects.
See, I wasn't sick in January at all, and I barely got 1,000 words in total completely. So I'm not talking to you for the next 30 seconds. No, I'm kidding. Totally kidding.
Yeah, Sam definitely had a great start to the week, Catpaw.
Definitely.
Yes, feels good to be writing again instead of just wallowing and jumping to other things to do. See, that's the thing. I may have been writing, but like it's been chaotic and all over the place because, like I said, 45 almost K across 6 different projects. 6, 7, 8, 9, something like that. A lot.
So you didn't finish anything. You just
Nothing was finished.
Okay. All right.
Nothing. Welcome to my life. This is typical of me. This is why not very, very many things are published. All right, so Mama Ward says I almost got 40K on the rewrite in January, but those don't count. Oh, so this is like you're only counting
new words. All right.
Okay, and that makes sense.
That's a lot.
So I'm okay as far as the 85K 90 because I am also doing the 85K 90, but I wasn't like calculating word count until the end of January actively. Like I had a little notebook where I wrote down daily how many words I wrote on which project, but I hadn't input it into my calculator and added all the totals together until recently. Mama Ward needs to write my Beltane story and 3 beta reads and send Sam the thing for the character randomizer. Hold on, Goblin. I'll let you out in just a second. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get us set up for a sprint because I have to run to the bathroom and I have to let the dog out because we are still running on just space heaters for the foreseeable future. And so that means I've got my bedroom door closed to keep as much heat in here as possible. It's been a long couple of months. So that's okay. All right. So here we go. Here is our lovely cat timer. She is affectionately called Nixie now because we named her during my stream the other night. That's so right. Nixie is going to go off for 25 minutes with 5-minute break and lots of chit chat in between. And I do have to get off here a little after 5 so I can go pick up my youngest from school. She's got volleyball practice this afternoon. So,
but I will be back on screen at 10 o'clock tonight, my time in Central Time Zone. So if you need more words, come hang out.
Which is 9 p.m. for me, and I might be able to join you. I won't be able to join you on screen. I won't be able to join you on screen. But I might be able to chat.
To join me every time.
So,
okay.
But because I'll be at work and I might be able to take a break then. But anyways, here we go. Right. So, for those who don't know, I put prompts on the screen during sprints. You don't have to write them. They're just there if you want to write but don't know what you want to write about. And here is our first prompt of the day. Are you sure that meat is edible? It looks questionable to me. And I totally stole that from the animated Tarzan with the water and Turk? No, Turk's not the right character. The elephant.
I don't know the elephant's name.
I don't remember the elephant's name off the top of my head. I had it a few minutes ago because I was going to describe exactly this, and now it's gone. Anyways, doesn't matter. We're going to write. Let's do this. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, that is time. Let me know how you did, what you did in the comments.
What did I do? Oh, I started my next scene. I've gotten 5 lines of dialogue written. Woohoo me. She's an older sister, a younger sister. I mean, they're adults, but it's just been talking back and forth. And then I answered some messages from another romance author about my covers because I'm so freaking indecisive whether to keep it or change it. But I think I'm going to keep it with the bubbles theme that I have and just move forward. I need to keep looking forward and stop being like, what can I change that I've already done and people have seen to make it better? But I'm just going to leave it. Hopefully.
Understandable. I spent most of that sprint doing everything but writing. I got prompts set up for most of this week. I think I'm on prompts for Saturday now, so that I wouldn't have to be sitting here scrambling my brain trying to think of them right before a stream starts or as a stream is going. I can just click and go.
Got it.
So, alrighty. I did not start it, so I have no idea. Okay, so this is the last comment I remember seeing was all the things from Sam. Then Sam said, still debating on whether the short should be for Beltane or not. It's a character from Capture the Princess, Clava. I hope I pronounced that correctly. But it is a season change from winter to summer for her cause. Like she's like, now we go to war. Tantor. Yes, Tantor was the elephant. I don't know why I could not remember that for the life of me, even though I had just looked it up moments before.
I can barely remember what my character looked like in the previous book. You expect to remember an elephant's name? No.
So what was at the door?
Oh, Costco. So we have a Costco card and we haven't, and then, so we got it and then our truck died. And so we finally caved and ordered some because you get free, they will deliver to your house if you have $100 order, which that's not hard to spend $100 at Costco, honestly.
No, it's not. See, no idea if I can finish this book in a week, but I am trying. I am happy that you are trying. It's okay if you don't, I promise. I think I've done this challenge multiple times, and I think I can still count on like less than one hand how many times I've actually completed it. Because most of the time I say I'm writing one thing, and then it evolves into something else. So like I already said that this was supposed to be a short story, but I'm pretty certain it's going to be a novella. And then previously I've been working on novellas that were like, no, I'm a novel. And I'm like, gosh, dang it.
I got you beat, Skye. I've signed up for the 7-day book challenge almost every time you've announced it. And I have never written more than, let's say, 2,000 words ever for the challenge. So if I can manage to finish this damn book or this damn short story, I'm going to be like, woohoo, this is awesome. First time ever.
Nice.
Gold star. No.
Give me a second. My oldest just texted me about driving stuff because she's in driver's ed. I just want to reply to her real quick so she knows we saw it. There we go. Okay, dokie.
Yeah, every time I do the book challenge, I have like such good intentions, and then just the stuff happens, and I don't.
I get all of the writing done. It's just that it's not enough to actually complete anything 90% of the time, which is pretty typical for me. That's fine. Oops, skipped a comment. Sarah is here. Hello, Sarah. Thank you for joining us. Don't write until the top of the hour because I have to decompress after work. I don't blame you. Let's see. It is almost 3:41. Me says 5:41 for you, so it's almost 6 o'clock. That's okay. Little snippet. Several people were waiting around a pool of floating water, like a mini waterfall or fountain, trickling from the top and gliding down from step to step, gathering on the last one. Some seeps over the top, forming a tiny line of water. It seems the stream doesn't lead to anything, and that's the secret of the falls. The steps are made of tourmaline and quartz variations. Ooh, nice. Okay. I have made it to the bottom of the comments. I give myself 1 hour of decompression after work every day. It seems to work pretty well for me. I feel that. That's good. It's healthy. We're here for healthy habits. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get us set for the next sprint so that we can actually get started when the timer goes off because we're pretty close to that timer going off. So here's our next prompt, and we will start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, that is time. Let me know how you did what you did in the comments. I got words.
I got some words. They made me chuckle, but I don't know if anyone else will find it funny. So no, I write romance, and a lot of times people are like, "Oh, you write those trashy romance novels." Some people say those words to me, so I wrote those words into my novel as a joke. One sister's like, "I need to go to the library." The other sister's like, "If you get your nose out of those trashy romance novels you'd read, then you might find a man." And the other sister's like, "I don't read trashy romance novels, and there's nothing wrong with those anyway." So that's what I wrote.
I love it. All right. I got
What you drinking?
Pepsi, of course. Not sponsored.
Right?
I got so this story alternates between two characters, and I got to the part where I've actually started writing it in handwritten form, but I hadn't really delved into like much detail. It's kind of baby basics kind of thing, and now I'm like fleshing that out and writing it at the same time. So it's working out. Let's see. Looking at the comments, Raven said this was a story I had for many years, but never seemed right. I hope I can fix it. You got this. I promise. JC is here. Hello.
Hi.
There is several people saying hi to people. Raven said, my package is here. Yay. Dragon and cat coloring books. They are super cute. Okay. I am here for the dragon and cat coloring books. I want to color. Just gonna have a stream one day where I just sit here and while everyone else is sprinting, I'm gonna be coloring my coloring book. That's what I'm gonna do. Sarah's saying hi. My cat needed snuggles, so I did that. That is perfectly good. I've got the two doggos in here. They are both. The dog and the cat are laying on the bed. I thought it was the two dogs, but apparently it's the dog and the cat now. See, Sam got 521 words, which makes a little over 3K for the day. Awesome.
Good job.
Cat Paw says slow progress is being made. Hi, Jenna. And yes, not sponsored yet. Yet being the key word. I drink enough Pepsi, you'd think I'd be sponsored, but no. Between Pepsi and Monster, like I am never without caffeine. Somewhere in my bloodstream. Oh, good.
When aliens come and abduct you and me, Skye, they'll do examinations. They're like, I don't believe I picked up humans. There's no blood inside their veins. It's full of caffeine in various forms. Coffee, tea, Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, Monster, Red Bull, whatever.
Funny story. There's a coffee shop I go to every once in a blue moon that serves what they call a Lotus. I don't know if it's sold anywhere else. I had never heard of it before now. It's a plant-based energy drink. It's freaking delicious.
Huh.
I usually get one that's dragon fruit and pomegranate mixed, or I get green apple. It's good. It's good stuff. Sam said, I want doggo cuddles, but Kona is putting me in the corner because I clipped her nails. How dare I? Mama Ward says, internet and power are blinking. That's not good. Stay safe. Stay warm. Sarah says, now he's trying to rest his behind against me, so things have gotten worse. That's cats for you. Mama Ward, I have a character who lived my nightmare 400 years without... oh, God. Ugh.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Well, someone looking at you, Monster. Sponsor Skye. It's a match made in somewhere. It's a match made in somewhere. She literally said, the only way I would not think about coffee every day is if I had amnesia and forgot what it was. I love that line.
That's a good line.
Oh. Excuse me. Not clear my throat for the life of me. Look, we actually might be like on time for all these sprints with just the 5-minute chat in between. Look at us being all good.
It's so because it's not nighttime. Nighttime is when we're more awake and chatty, at least for me.
All right. Well, the cat did go off, so I'm going to go ahead and get our next prompt up. You don't have to write it. It's just there if you want some inspiration and don't know what to write about. Maybe it'll inspire you. Let me go back to the comments real quick so I can mark where I left off so I can find it later. And we'll go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, that's time. Let me know how you did, what you did in the comments.
I ordered pizza.
Ooh!
And sent the boys away. Tuesday night is our church's Bible study for the men's group. And
Okay.
Jackson, my boy, has been going. And so usually on Tuesdays, they also bring home dinner. Like they'll bring home leftovers, but it's usually like rolls, or last time was like coffee cake, rolls, and green beans. There's odd stuff that they brought home. But anyways, they're gone for like several hours. So Illy's like, can we have pizza? I said, okay. It wasn't hard decision to make. I didn't have to cook anything.
So difficult. Such a difficult decision.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and say that was our last sprint just because I have to leave around 5, which is in about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So not enough time to do another sprint, especially with how chatty we can be sometimes.
That's true.
So I got words written. They're going. I don't know what else because I'm not calculating word count until like the following day. So I have no idea how many words I've written between the 2 sprints I was actually writing.
I'm just working on the next scene.
Yep.
I think that this is what's working for me this week.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. I'm just letting the story flow out. I'm just trying to get a first draft done. I really don't care about word counts. It's fine. It's fine. All right, let's see where I stopped. Okay. Mama Lord said, funny thing is the last book they have to erase her memory to keep her from dying of her grief, and she does forget what coffee is. Oh no!
Oh, the world is ending.
Yes. He was afraid she'd bite him, but he was more afraid of what he would do after.
I think you skipped one.
I'm looking. I don't see one.
Oh.
Is there something that
okay.
didn't allow through?
There's more freedom. Maybe something didn't go through. Huh.
Maybe. I don't know. It's not showing up. Lotus energy drinks is a thing I Googled. Yes, I knew it was a thing. I've never heard of it before moving here, and only at this shop. So like I don't know where else it's sold.
Yeah, I don't know where it's sold, but you can get it like in like 64-gallon like flavored ones, and then they come in like little cans too. But I haven't been able to. I've never seen them, and I've traveled around a lot.
Trying to feed the cats. The meow is getting louder, as are the people doing work next door. My cats are going crazy today because it's too cold for them to go outside. Same. Tweaking the description of devouring entity for the last book. Awesome. The long segmented centipede-like body moved on tentacles instead of legs. 6 necks supported cephalopod-shaped heads with tentacles below giant beaked mouths and a mane of writhing claw-tipped appendages. He realized the claws were actually more beaks, and they tipped every tentacle on its bloated tubal body. Jesus, that's not a thing out of my nightmares. Got bad for me food.
What did you get?
Best.
Yes.
Bad for me food is the best. I ate a bag of chips during that sprint too.
My stomach is going to be like, oh, all that bread and that cheese and that dairy. I'm going to hate you, but it tastes so yummy.
We're having lasagna. It is currently cooking, and by the time I pick up the youngest and bring her back home, it should be done. Should be in the keyword. Sam got 671 words. Kind of hoping I can finish this book within the month too. That would be awesome, but I'm not going to hold my breath either. You've got this. I have faith in you. You got this. Girls' night in. Lock the doors.
Yes.
Too funny. It was off the prompt. Oh, okay. Okay.
We're with it, Kate. We're totally with it. It's fine.
As I said at the beginning, I'm running off like an hour and a half of sleep, like split up into like 15-minute segments here and there. So like, I am not all with it, and I don't even pretend to be. Oh, am I going to get any more sleep before I have to go into work tonight? No. The answer actually is maybe, but highly doubtful.
So the first time I ever had to work a graveyard shift, they told me, hey, come in for these 2 like weird swing shifts, and then the next night was like, hey, you're gonna do the overnight shift so you can start doing that, because that was gonna be a regular shift. I think I stayed awake for nearly 51 hours straight, because it was I was not expecting to work graveyard so soon, right? So I hadn't trained myself to sleep. It was the middle of summer as well, okay? Like, who's going to sleep in the middle of bright summer? I realized I needed to sleep when we got back to our campsite, and I saw antelope and giraffes running through the field. By the way, there was no animals in the field, just my delusions. But let me tell you, those 11 hours I slept was awesome.
I bet they were. Let's see. Nia is going live in 50 minutes for anyone who wants to write more. Raven got McDonald's with a side of free Wi-Fi. Hey, that works. Nia's name is Vixen of Fiction, I believe. That's what her channel is.
Yes.
It's all good. Oh, they only had to summon the entire Celestial Army, all of the heroes who have died for thousands of years to kill it, and still almost failed. Jesus. And Sam was nice enough to put a link in the description. Not description, chat. One of those things. I swear. I promise. Okay. I am actually awake. I am not tired. I should be, but I'm not. I'm just not all here mentally.
It's all right.
But.
So last night I jumped onto YouTube just because I know you said you did it, but I jumped on YouTube just to do live from YouTube directly, not using a streaming platform or anything. And it was good. It was fine. Laura popped on and she said she couldn't tell the difference in video quality compared to like using StreamYard to using YouTube, which is really great. And the sound was fine. And I was able to like share screen I just used a Google timer because I didn't want to like overcomplicate things, but I was able to share screen. I was able to like highlight comments. You can do like polls and Q&A like in the stream itself. And what I like about it is I can go directly and update the description while we're live.
Nice.
So if I'm on StreamYard, I'm like, oh, I forgot to add this link in the description. I have to go over to the StreamYard stuff and like do it afterwards. I can't do it on the fly, so to speak. Yeah. So,
excuse me, sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, I liked it. It was fine. I did it for like an hour and a half just to see how to go. Only one person popped in, which is fine. I wasn't expecting anyone to pop in. It was like 1:30 in the morning or something.
Yeah, I am almost out of hours with StreamYard, so I probably will switch to using YouTube for the rest of the month. The only problem I saw with using straight YouTube is that there's no way to invite people and have multiple people on screen.
Yeah, that was annoying, that part.
So that will be less fun.
But you're the only one that ever streams with me, so I mean, I don't really have anyone that streams with me routinely.
So, Mama Ward, you're blaming the cold. Let me show you what temperature was at 5:14 this morning when I got off work and got home. Negative 33 degrees. Before wind chill. Negative 33.
I woke up this morning I woke up really early. And Jesse finally went to bed. Don't even ask me what time it was. It was insanely way too late. And then I woke up again when a roll of thunderstorms were rolling through. Like they shook the house.
Yeah. It do be that.
And yesterday was like 75 and today is like 50 something. So whatever.
The rest of this week, the highest it's supposed to be temperature wise the rest of this week is 9 degrees. And honestly, that's what it was supposed to be today. It has not reached 9 degrees. I am very upset. I sent that message to the rest of my family and I was like, you know what? I fucking hate it here. I really fucking hate it here. I was like, can I leave now?
Anytime.
I would if I could. If I could afford it, I would. I've hit that point where I'm just so fucking done with this weather. I'm tired of the snow. I'm tired of the ice. I'm tired of the friggin' cold.
I hear ya.
Too cold.
Yes.
Let's see. The brain is not braining 2025. Yes, I feel that. 100%. Yes, ouch indeed. I is cold. You can complain about your balmy 9-degree Fahrenheit weather all you want. I promise. I will not blame you. I will be like, can I come join you at your place?
I'm in a negative like 20-degree weather in Oregon, which I admit is not as like cold as like Montana and Colorado right now. But like, I get it. I get the cold. I will not be like, oh, suck it up. You chose to live there. I will not be one of those people. As long as when I complain how hot and humid it is here this summer, you guys don't say, oh, you're the one who chose Texas, okay?
I mean, I will totally do that, but I will do that with the knowledge that you can do the same thing to me about the cold.
But you know what's funny is every time I've been somewhere hot the last 3 years, the last 3 summers, we've been traveling around, I'm like, wow, it's really hot. It's really hot. But I don't want to open my mouth and and then people will be like, well, you chose to be here, chose to like travel this area. But then people who live there routinely all year long, they say, it's not usually this hot. And then I feel validated when I say it's hot. Like I wait for the regular people that live in the area all the time. And if they say, oh, this is hotter than normal, then I don't feel too bad saying that out loud.
Yeah, the negative 33 degrees does explain a lot about the pipes bursting at the school yesterday and school being canceled. And some of the extracurriculars for the rest of this week have been canceled in response to the water break, even though they've capped it off for repair already. So, like, I get it.
Volleyball canceled?
No.
Or is that it's outside?
It's out. It's inside. But it's at the tournaments are being held at a different school, so that's not a problem. And schools were back in session today.
Okay.
So, where the heck are you? The South Pole? No, I live in Montana. I know that Mama Ward already said it, but I live in Montana. But funny thing you should say that because I watched a TikTok like a month ago and it made me giggle, but now I'm like hating it with my entire soul. It was this guy who lives in Montana. I don't know what part. He didn't say. And he had just come from a trip to Antarctica. And he showed screenshots of literally the day before he was in Antarctica. And then that day that he was filming, he was in Montana. And it was warmer in Antarctica than it was in Montana. Oh. Yes, Mama lives in Colorado. I'm going to visit her one day.
If you're going to visit her, then you have to come visit me. Thank you very much.
I think I actually have to drive through Colorado to get to North Carolina at the end of this year. So that's the only reason I might visit her. Just saying.
Well, then.
I won't go through Texas. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Not to get to North Carolina.
It will happen.
You want to predict me hot? Try now. Northernmost part of the U.S. anymore. And I am actually only 30 minutes away from Canada. So like I am really close to Canada and cannot cross Canada lines. I have no passport. To be honest, the humid winters in Texas feel colder to me than the dry winters in Colorado as far as cold getting into your bones.
Like this past winter and the last winters when I've been here in Texas, it is colder. Like my bones hurt. Like my bones hurt in the cold anyway, but it is way colder here than when it was like 6 feet of snow in Oregon cold. And it's because of all the air, the humid air, which in the wintertime turns just freaking cold as opposed in the summertime when it's hot. So all the added moisture there is I want to get a winter jacket because I'm not going to buy a winter jacket to wear for like a month, but I'll just stay inside longer. Okay.
That's fine. I'm not stopping you. Being unable to get warm. I cannot get warm. I've got a space heater in this room. The door's been closed for 2 hours. My feet feel like they're frozen. So like I can't get warm. Then there's the wind that reaches through your bone marrow. And I live at the top of a hill. There is no windbreakers. The trees that were planted 20 years ago were planted with the purpose of being windbreakers. And we actually have to do tree removal because 2 of them have cracked and fallen over. Luckily, they're not hitting anything, so we haven't really worried about them. But it is worrisome that we're starting to lose said trees. That's how strong the wind has been. Stephanie plots to move Texas up for Skye's trip.
Well, you know, Skye has said herself that she sucks a golden goose egg when it comes to geography. So as far as she knows, Colorado and Texas
are like right next to each other.
I mean, there's only a tiny portion of another state from Colorado to Texas, so it's totally doable. And I have driven through Texas to get to North Carolina, so you should just totally make a little detour, go to Texas, drive through like New Orleans, and just drive across the southeast part of the United States to get to North Carolina.
I'll be on like a timetable because the only reason I'm going to North Carolina is for my sister's wedding. So.
Well, then how about on the way back? Just make a pit stop in Texas for a month or a year. It's fine.
For a month or a year.
Yeah, it's fine. Texas is really big. You could spend here like a year and not explore the whole thing. I've not even been down to the Gulf of Mexico yet, or Gulf of America, or whatever the hell it's being called now. But yeah, I haven't.
We're not going there. We are not going there.
I haven't made it down to the Gulf of down to the coastline of Texas yet.
Gotcha. Googles if there's a town on the way called Texas. I would totally go through a town called Texas and be like, I'm in Texas.
I'll be like, son of a bitch, you liar, you're not here.
That is funny. I bet there is, though. I bet there is a town called Texas.
Let's see here.
The town.
Is there a town
now I want to know.
Called Texas? There are several unincorporated communities. There's one in Georgia, Ohio, New York, and in Marion County, Alabama, there's a Texas, Alabama. That is dumb. Unincorporated. How about, is there a town called Texas? There's a city in Texas called Texas City.
That one I know about.
And that is located on the Texas Gulf Coast.
There we go. There's one in North Carolina. I'll go to Texas, North Carolina. I'd be like, I'm in Texas.
There is a Rome, Texas. It's a cute little town. And there is a Paris, Texas, which is up north near the Oklahoma-Texas border, which has its own little miniature leaning tower that has a cowboy hat on top of it. I've been there. It's kind of cool.
That's cool. All right. I got through the rest of the comments that I can see. We got 3 sprints in. Unfortunately, we couldn't get 4, but things happen. But
that's okay.
All right, I have to wrap up because I do have to leave to go get the munchkin. So, if you want to go ahead and do your outro real quick.
Okay. For those that are new to these streams, my name is Stephanie Whitson. I write underneath my. Oh my God.
You can do this, I promise.
Yeah, I can. All right. Hi. Thanks for watching. My name is Stephanie. I primarily write underneath the pen name Stephanie Marie Whitson for Small Town Romance. I also write underneath SM Whitson for everything not romance. You can find all my books on Amazon currently with the hopes of them going wide shortly hereafter. I stream sometimes. I vlog a lot, and you just don't know when my videos will be. So please come over and watch my videos once or twice. And I am participating in trying to finish a book of some sort by the end of the week.
Woo! All right. And this, hi, bye, whichever one. This is my channel. I am Skye. I'm a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance on the SD Hegyes. This week we are doing the 7-day book challenge. So I am streaming every day. In the description, there should be a playlist with all of the streams that were created in correlation with the 7-day book challenge. And yeah, feel free to check those out. I am working on a short story that is probably going to become a novella because that's just the way I work. My brain does not know how to do anything that is shorter than 10,000 words. And apparently now we're not even going to do that. So fun stuff. I will be live tomorrow. I believe I'm going live tomorrow morning. I think my live stream is at 9 a.m. Mountain Time tomorrow morning for the next live stream. But Stephanie is streaming later tonight, 10 your time?
10 o'clock Central. Yep.
Which is 9 p.m. my time. So, and then something else that I'm going to put like a worm in everyone's ears of something I'm thinking about doing. I took a full week off of work in March following my birthday. So from the 24th to, I don't know what day it is. Give me a second. Looking at the calendar. 24th to the 31st. 30th. Sorry, I cannot count. 24th to the 30th. And methinks we might do another 7-day book challenge for anyone who's interested. Just keep that in mind that we might be doing.
I'll do it. Why not?
Yeah, just because like I usually do these the last month of the quarter when I do them. So, and this one was definitely very impromptu, whereas the next one will be sort of planned. And I enjoy doing these kind of writing challenges. I enjoy streaming daily for those writing challenges and stuff like that. So we'll see. But tentatively, possibly doing another one. Methinks. So I think that's all I have. If I have anything else. Oh, I will be doing, since I haven't been able to record videos or edit videos or anything like that lately, I will probably be doing a live stream on Saturday, going over one of the video ideas I had, which was like all the words I've written in the past 5 years from 2020 to 2024. And then maybe the week after going over everything I did in January, like a January update kind of thing. Just because like I want to do those kind of videos, but I haven't had a chance with everything going on to film and edit and all that fun jazz. So have I been filming a bunch of clips? Yes. Have those clips gone anywhere outside my phone? No. So that might be the solution, is just to do some live streams and just get the information out there, because I want to do them. I just haven't had a chance to do them. So keep an eye out for those too. Anyways, that's all I have. So I'm going to go ahead and end this stream now by clicking the buttons and saying goodbye. Bye, everyone.